But if you wanna leave, take good care. Hope that we'll make a lot of nice friends out there. Just remember there's a lot of bad and beware. Oh, I should be a singer, shouldn't I? Bit of a late one today. It's 7:43 in the afternoon. The night. Getting the vlog in last minute. Getting it done. I'm not forgetting, so that's the main thing. I was going to just record it on my phone, but I was like, no, do it with the camera. The challenging part is the size of the files. A 15-minute video full HD is like 30 gig. When it gets compressed a bit when we upload it to YouTube with a file that I get out of Premiere Pro. But still is what it is. Practice. Continual improvements every day, making good progress. Oh, a bit of a topsy-turvy day. Started off a little bit going on, challenged, but moving through some personal challenges, I'd say, things that are people that are key to my heart, and hearing their feedback and what I do in my world, and difficult conversations and messages. But I'm still being me, authentically me. Love me or leave me. I am who I am. I'm just going to keep being myself and spreading my message and continually showing up. Went for a run this morning, just like zone 2, 5K, then jumped in the pool. Oh. Swimming. It's the ultimate test of my patience. I'm getting so close. I just need to keep reassuring myself that I'm making progress, because it doesn't feel like it. I'm continually jumping in the pool, and it's just learning to like the process of it. I do enjoy training for Ironman. Like I do enjoy running, riding. The swimming just is something it's just like a lot of little bits coming together at once to make it work. I feel like there's not one secret to success with it, and it's like the breathing. It's what your legs are doing. It's your stroke. There's just like so many things to it. I guess like running's similar, but there's 800 more. The resistance of water is 800 times more than air, the density of it. So efficiency is key. I felt like every day, last week I've been making really good progress, and today I was just like, I feel like I'm going backwards. And yeah, a really good tip. I just skimmed through a bit of a YouTube. This guy was talking about his first Ironman, and he went from zero to doing a 70.3, which is a half length. And yeah, he couldn't swim, so that's inspired me, I guess. I'm actually going to leave a comment I think his name is Patrick. Yeah, it's inspiring me. I guess if I can do the same thing and show people what's possible. So yeah, some really good tips just around filming yourself and to see your technique. And I think that's where I'm at. I'm like, there's just a couple of little key components that I'm missing that are really affecting the overall. The breathing was a big thing, and safety in the water, and I feel pretty good with the breathing. Oh, apologies. My bad child. Getting better with the breathing. There's just like a couple little things that need critiquing, and I should be able to swim continually. Like I can't do 2 laps at the moment. This guy was like, he couldn't do 2, so that's like really reassuring to hear that. I guess it's just like everyone else can swim in the world but me. But then I heard a statistic that like 56%, only 56% of people I think can swim, which is crazy. Something I look at, obviously I'm comparing, but watching people in the pool and swimming, there's a lot of people with really bad technique, like just through the YouTube videos that I've watched and just learning through those, and stroke formation and like rolling of the body, the rotation, and then your legs. And some people have got some terrible swim technique. Once I get a diet, I'll have to help some people out. But I just, in this moment, I try and picture my future self, and I know although I can swim, I'm just not proficient, and I know the future me will be quite proficient at it. And I think when you try and learn a new skill and then you actually obtain that skill and can use it, I know how rewarding it will be. And I think like running, the thing that excites me about swimming is the simplicity of it. Running is just like, all you need is a pair of shoes and shorts. I often run like that, or with the watch as well. But it's just a simple sport. You can travel too with it. Like, you don't need anything. Like, it's minimalist. The bike, as much as it's probably my favorite of the three disciplines, the bike is a little bit more effort. It's okay if you've got a car with a bike rack getting around, but if not, it just adds a bit to the just more barriers to it, I guess. It's definitely possible. Everything's possible. It just takes planning, which brings me on to the second part of what I need to work on, and that's one of my weaknesses, areas of growth, is planning. It's something that I don't prioritize because I don't enjoy it, but if you don't plan, you plan to fail. So I really need to prioritize it, especially what I'm doing. Listening to Nick Bear on his YouTube, and he spoke a lot to doing block sessions and prioritizing weeks of like one of the disciplines, 1 to 2 weeks, like having just that discipline. And I will come up with a plan, a more structure, a bit more of a template, something I'm working towards. At the moment, it's very spur of the moment. That's how I've always done my training, to be honest. I just enjoy being spontaneous. It's a representation of my life, just looking at the beautiful clouds outside. But have a plan, and just the mental load and the knowing each day when you get up, what's in store, what's in part of your day, and that's part of the discipline of it. At the moment it's plan A, plan B, like having plan A, but then plan B, which is for me is the gym, which I'm so grateful I have that backup option. Just where are we up to? 8 minutes, 9 minutes. I have the option of being able to be indoors. I will get a trainer eventually, just one step at a time. I think that's one of my biggest takeaways so far, is just one thing at a time. It's like, I put this pressure on when I first embarked on this goal, and it was so massive and big because I just bit off the whole thing, and as opposed to like bite-sized chunks, like, okay, I need the power pedals, and then I need the computer, and just like adding these different tools in and trying them and working them out, and then like, what's the next thing I do? And so planning to have a plan. Tis the growth. The weather is wild here in Newcastle. Yesterday was the craziest thunderstorm I reckon I've ever seen. Literally the lightning was wild. Means I don't get to fly my drone at the moment. Bit of rain, but the wind is hectic. Hectic winds at the moment, so no flying outdoors with the droney for me. I made a little video this morning that's just pretty cool. Only took me a couple of minutes, but just threw that into Premiere Pro, and it was just the onboard footage from the drone. I did this flip. I think I was showing yesterday. It actually worked out pretty well. I liked it. I don't know what it's called. I'll have to find out. But it's literally just going forward, flattened it out, spun 180, and then did this backflip in. It looks so cool. I'm actually pretty stoked with how it turned out. The onboard footage comes out pretty good just from the O3 Air unit, which is just recording what the goggles see. But I'm going to. Oh Jesus! I'm going to get a GoPro on it soon. It is a lot of fun flying without a GoPro. There is a noticeable difference in weight, which changes how they handle. But it's the footage that you get with the GoPro looks sick. I nearly binned it yesterday too. I came in pretty hot and heavy. I did a flip. It was stupid of me, but it did a flip like into a tree. So like came in and up the tree and then flipped, and then obviously coming out of that spin it like aiming back into the tree. It was this huge pine tree, so I went like up and over, up and over the pine, and then as I looped back around, it just speared me straight towards it. I pulled off to the right side of it, and there was coming into another line of trees. I had to just like fully crank it back to stop and then gas it at the same time. I just didn't give it enough juice, so it went into the ground. It wasn't too heavy, like obviously didn't break anything. It looks way worse on the actual video. I just thought of a cool. I might do some like half rolls. They're like inverted air. What are they called? Do like a half loop up and then spin out of them, similar to like the ones where you come along, half roll, crank it back around. So much fun. It excites me watching the footage. Oh my god, sorry. It excites me watching the footage. So cool. Just when you link clipped out some stuff from the onboard and threw it all in the 90-second story with some music. It looks mint. So good. I think I'm at time. About one more minute. Today I'm grateful for my body, my mind, my soul, connection, love, people in my world, presence, authority. I'm grateful for me, for standing my ground, for sticking up for myself and believing in me, continually showing up, not prioritising money, and trying to give myself more love. Happy Thursday.